we bring you the world title defense of Evander Holyfield. And the latest fight for the man who says he'll soon be the champion was to have been the richest fight of all time. Tyson got injured. In came former European champion Francesco Damiani. Damiani got injured. So in came Smoking Bert Cooper. Smoking Bert who? Let's show you what happened when the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world came up against the second reserve. The commentary will come from Harry Carpenter. The fight is in Atlanta.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from Atlanta, Georgia, let's get ready to rumble! Presenting the undisputed, undefeated heavyweight champion of the world, Evander Real Deal Holyfield. The challenger, Smoking Bert Cooper.
So the flamboyant preliminaries out of the way. There are the rules, nothing strange about that. No standing 8 count. You must be down to have a count over you. The referee, Mills Lane. 12 rounds, and Evander Holyfield in the blue trunks, defending his title for the second time against a very much substitute opponent, because Bert Cooper takes the place of Francesco Damiani of Italy, and Damiani was taking the place of Tyson. It's been a chapter of accidents. So here is this man now in the black trunks, Smoking Bert Cooper, formerly the protege of Joe Frazier, the old world heavyweight champion, and a rank outsider in this Cooper. You can get something like 33 to 1 against him. And this smart boxer Holyfield already going to work on the pudgy body of Smoking Bert Cooper, whose legs already look to be all over the place, and Holyfield is going for a very quick win. Well, although Cooper's considered to have no chance, he's been around in good company for some years now. He's 25 years old, only 5 feet 11. He's 2 or 3 inches perhaps shorter than Holyfield, but he's 5 pounds heavier. 15 stone 5, and over goes the outsider. Only just halfway through this opening round. So is this going to be a very, very quick defense by the champion Evander Holyfield? Cooper on occasions has been known to quit. He had a fight with George Foreman, and he turned that one up very early on. So everything now will depend on just how much Cooper is prepared to put into this chance of a lifetime. Never thought he'd get this chance against Holyfield. He's getting $750,000 for this fight, way above anything he's ever earned before. Holyfield is getting $6 million. But against Tyson, he was going to get $30 million. So he's very much on a cut-down payday. But fighting in his own city of Atlanta, Georgia, for the first time in 5 years, Holyfield. This fight moved from Las Vegas when Tyson fell out. That was a low punch from Cooper. A very low left indeed, and Mills Lane spotted it. But Cooper's made quite a good recovery. After looking as though he might be on his way out in half a round, he's beginning to fight back. And Holyfield going to work again at the end of the first. Interesting first round. It looked as though it was going to be all over very quickly, but this man, Bert Cooper, formerly out of Philadelphia, now lives in Virginia, he made quite a comeback there after seeming as though it was all up. Holyfield, the world heavyweight champion in those blue trunks, comes out fighting for the third round. This fight not universally recognized for the heavyweight championship. And Cooper has hurt his man with a right hand. Surely not another Buster Douglas. And Holyfield is in desperate trouble. Almost went down. And that all started with a right hand. Now, he hasn't been on the floor unless on the ropes is considered down. There's no standing count here, and yet Holyfield has had a count without actually being on the floor. And the rules quite specifically say no standing counts, but Holyfield has had the benefit of one. Maybe the slide into the ropes was considered to be down. Anyway, the world heavyweight champion in this third round is very close indeed to being beaten. Well, if Cooper were to do it now, this would be just as big an upset as the Buster Douglas win over Mike Tyson. That's a good right hand by Holyfield, and he's coming back into it. So the man's resilience has been proved, and suddenly it's all different again. Well, there are two things to be said here. First of all, you have to admire the resilience of Holyfield, who was very close to being beaten and has now come right back on top again. And at the same time, you also have to say that Cooper is taking his lumps here. A lot of people thought that he might turn out to be a quitter in this fight, and that certainly isn't true. So this has been some third round, with an astonishing upset at one moment looking quite possible, and now you wonder again how long Cooper will survive. Oh, what a round that was. And Holyfield will be glad to see the back of that round, because he came very, very close to being beaten. And it all started with a right to the chin, and a lot of people around the ringside getting very excited about the whole thing. This was Cooper going all out to win. That was a good right hand, and you saw the expression on Holyfield's face as he took it, and it was a miracle he didn't go down. The challenger in the black trunks, smoking Bert Cooper, the man who was given no chance whatever in this fight, and has already proved himself a worthy challenger. But perhaps that doesn't say too much for Holyfield's position as the champion. And once again, Holyfield hits this man with just about everything he's got. And Cooper takes it all, turns away momentarily there. The going is getting tough for him. And there could be a case at this point for this fight being stopped, because all the punches that Holyfield is throwing are raining in on this man. He's taken the lot, he's still standing. But now you wonder whether perhaps he's not taking too much. Round 5. And Holyfield backs off almost as though he feels as though he's done enough. And how much more do I have to hit him? Seems to be some sort of something wrong with the right glove of Holyfield. It looks slightly out of shape. It might even be split. And Mills Lane is calling the fight off for the moment to allow the glove to be looked at in the corner. And it will be replaced as fast as possible, and meanwhile Cooper gets a breather. So, a major interruption in what's proving to be quite a sensational fight. Evander Holyfield defending the title for the second time against the man who is a substitute for a substitute, Bert Cooper. Round 5. So on we go. And this crowd now in Atlanta, Georgia, the Omni Colliseum in Atlanta, this huge arena. This crowd now trying to urge their man. Holyfield is the local man, urging him on in what is proving to be a not very good championship defense against an unconsidered opponent. And this will give the rest of the world's heavyweights some hope. They'll all be queuing up now to meet Holyfield. So the final few seconds of the 5th round, which has lasted something like 6 minutes. Well, this is a very strange fight indeed.
He got some kind of ointment that's better in his eyes coming off his
Well, now the corner complaining that Cooper is complaining he's got something in the eye. This is reminiscent of Muhammad Ali against Sonny Liston. So maybe the danger signals are flapping for Cooper. He's beginning to complain. And here we go with round 7. Is this the moment when Holyfield will at last stamp himself as the heavyweight champion of the world still? Well, the punches keep coming in, and I think Mills Lane, the referee, is going to watch this. He's going to have to watch this pretty closely. He can't go on letting Cooper take punch after punch after punch. And they've been coming at him now for certainly 3 rounds like this, with not too much coming back the other way. It's getting very one-sided. It's quite astonishing that Holyfield, having had the man on the floor in the first minute, hasn't put him there again. And he's hit him with everything. Well, it's getting far too one-sided now, and this really ought to be stopped, because I don't think Cooper's got any chance now of winning this. He had a chance earlier on, but it's gone. And he seems to be walking into more and more punishment. Well, if there were ever any doubts about Cooper's courage, and certainly 1 or 2 people did express doubts about it, he's proved himself tonight here as a game man who's done his best against a superior opponent, one has to say that. But at the same time, Holyfield has not exactly impressed himself in this fight. And you wonder what might have happened to Holyfield if he had met Tyson, as he should have done on November the 8th. Until Tyson was injured in training. You have a feeling, looking at this, that Tyson might have torn him apart. And once again, another battering for Bert Cooper, and surely this has got to be stopped. Well, that must be a dozen punches that have landed on him. Getting on for 2 dozen, and at last the referee moves in and saves Bert Cooper from taking any more. But Bert Cooper tonight has shown that Evander Holyfield is a very vulnerable heavyweight champion.
Bert Cooper.
And Cooper gets a tremendous ovation in Holyfield's own city of Atlanta.
2 minutes, 58 seconds of the 7th round. The winner by TKO, still the undefeated, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Evander Holyfield.
Well, the referee took his time to stop it, but Holyfield certainly not looking invincible.